This is the Why I Hate and Love Pickleball podcast. I'm Bill Wong. Today's episode is about community, friendship versus loneliness. I have a story and then some insight. I was invited to join a group to play some pickleball the other day. I showed up and I played horribly. I picked a paddle that I was demoing, my other paddle had cracked, and I wasn't playing well. The group was very inviting, and I thought to myself, I am not going to be invited back. But I was, and it made me feel very good. There's an epidemic of loneliness in the United States. Lacking of connection increases the risk of premature death, which is comparable to smoking 15 cigarettes a day, according to a report by the U.S. Surgeon General. Being alone does not necessarily correlate to loneliness. Some people might feel content in their own company, whilst others may feel lonely even when they're surrounded by others. In a 2021 study, researchers gathered information on experiences of solitude in more than 2,000 people, ranging from adolescents to older adults. The participants reported some positive experiences related to solitude, including self-connection, reduced pressure, and a peaceful feeling. But there were some negative sides. For example, they felt disconnected to other people, isolated from others, as if nobody understood them, as if they had no one to turn to or talk to, and many of them felt sad. Some of the physical symptoms included lack of focus and concentration, loss of appetite, not sleeping well, and a low energy level. You can be in a crowded room or in a relationship and still feel lonely, even when you're surrounded by others, such as with partners, family, and coworkers. In other words, it's possible to be alone but not feel lonely, or you could be in a crowded room and feel alone. The important part is the connection with other people and good communication. There are some tips to build strong emotional connections. For example, find a hobby that you enjoy, such as pickleball, something that you enjoy doing together with other people. Volunteering at an organization that you support. Volunteering will not only give you a sense of accomplishment and pride, but it's an opportunity to meet others. Join a support group. A support group is an excellent way to connect with others who you have something in common with. Routinely connecting with family and friends. Attempting to stay connected, even if it's on a phone or a video chat. That could help you nurture an emotional connection. Finally, maintaining a healthy diet and a regular exercise. Living a healthy lifestyle promotes overall wellness, reduces your risk of chronic and medical conditions that interfere with your social life. Here are my insights. In order to be a friend, you have to contribute. And what does that mean? When you're with other people, listen. Truly listen. Don't be like me sometimes in a marriage, not listening and being in the moment. Sometimes you have to be vulnerable, allowing yourself to be exposed to parts of yourself, then being honest with another person. There's a fine line between too much honesty and not enough. It depends on the individual and the relationship you have with that other person. One line from A Few Good Men, you can't handle the truth. If the other person can handle the truth, sometimes that's a little bit on them, but also you have to temper your comments to something that you believe that they can handle, and it takes time. Finally, contribute. It should be a two-way street where you're giving and receiving. One of my very good friends is somebody I met on the pickleball court about 2 years ago, and I cherish our relationship. See you on the pickleball court.